Welcome to the channel of Butterflies and Things, and today we're talking about cobbling your own shoes for your dolls. So how about making shoes yourself?
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I do know how. So if you have a shoe like this, it consists of a certain parts that you can easily make yourself and other parts that you can't. If you have like a flat shoe, this part is molded, and there could be options for having it 3D designed and 3D printed, which you can use as a base. But if you went for a flat shoe, just pretend this is flat like that.
Yep.
Start with a flat base. You would. There are some pattern ideas of how to start, of how to make the front. But if you want to make it for your own dolly, you can use your own dolly as a last. So you can actually build your shoe on the dolly. Make sure that you put the dolly in cling foil with cling wrap first, very so that it doesn't get dirty or anything like that. Or if you're good enough, you can take a cast off your dolly's foot and then use the cast as a last for it.
And the last is what?
Last is the what a cobbler uses to build a shoe on.
Right.
And then they traditionally
the shape of the foot.
Yeah, you get the shape of the foot in the right size, and you build the shoe on top.
Yeah.
And for how to build that, I would suggest just simply looking up old YouTube or new YouTube films, especially from documentaries where they show the old style of cobbling a shoe.
Yeah.
Basically that's how you make it. And if you make either you make it from felt or you make it from a leather, you will be, instead of hammering and using hammers and nails, which what they would use in the old days, you would use glue and build up your shoe that way. This one you can actually, if you look at it, just think this away, make this disappear in your head. This was a flat piece with a round piece here of leather. And then going up, this is a one piece, I think it's a one-piece deal here. And this, because it's leather, has been shaped, pushed and shaped to be that shape. If you're a leather worker and learn this, yeah, you can learn this. If you're not and you want to do it like from felt, you can just make pattern pieces and just sew it together. And make moccasin or
yeah, because you don't have to work with leather.
You don't have
actually
to.
The hardest one to work.
Yeah,
with.
you can work with canvas. I would suggest a stronger, thicker material, a canvas or a felt, or a leather, a light leather because it's smaller. So a light leather, a canvas or felt. And then go look at what people have put on as patterns that fit a foot. And try make a mock-up for your doll, and do a lot of trying out. And then the bottom part, like I said, that actually making it a heel is very difficult. Okay. So I wouldn't suggest that to start. But go for flats, and you can go for as simple as a piece of cardboard, in a flat cardboard that you will put as a sole. Yeah. And then you can upgrade to a piece of thicker leather, which is what they used to do in the Middle Ages, and up to the 19. They actually can still buy shoes with a leather sole. Yeah. Where you walk on the leather. Yeah. On the hard leather.
Certain brands specifically have leather soles.
Yes, and
but we also have rubber soles. Yeah. But these dolls could also work with some hard. You know, this is hard plastic. So you could be looking at wood. You could be looking at anything that you could work. If
you stick to the flats, definitely. And if you, like I said, this is advanced. You'd go for a flat like this. Yeah. This is a flat that's been bent a little bit like that. Can you see that? Like that. Yeah. And then another piece put on top here to make the heel. And that's as simple as it is. And I suggest, if you want to go into that, go look at a lot of old cobbling information and craft at the cobble craft. Yes,
you certainly learn a lot of amazing skills.
Yes,
Yeah.
And lots of trying. And I think if you can do it really well, yeah, everybody's going to be amazed, because everybody knows shoes are difficult.
And you're one step away from starting your Etsy shop.
Basically, yes.
I mean, this is advanced level stuff, isn't it? For
yes.
actually do it yourself doll accessorizing.
Yeah, this is advanced level. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't get that far.
Yeah. But you would be able to if you wanted to spend the time doing, because you're looking
I
at
actually did make a couple of bases, because I do the 3D printing. So I made some bases that you can just, with a little bit of ribbon, can put on the foot of the shoes. So that's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. It counts. It counts.
It counts. Okay,
right,
it counts.
All right. So, because this is a difficult subject, we will just cut this short, because we know this is not going to be for everyone. But yes, please give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you want to, and we'd be very, very happy. And send us questions if you have any. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, so it's no wonder I forgot about this, because turns out the photos are from 2009. So this is the last time I did this, so 10 years ago. There you go. What we have here is my doll. I put a lunch bag on her foot, so to protect her. The foot is going to be the last. So there you go. I have already. I didn't take a picture of me making the soles, which was just a trace around the foot. With the toes are going to be here with a smooth curve for the toes. I've got two sets per side, because they are going to be both the inner and the outer soles. And here I have the tops of the feet already done. It's going to be a simple set of ballet flats. So this is going to be the top. This is the inside side, so it's not the pretty side. And the first thing I'm going to do is sew this part together. This is going to be the heel part. Here, as you can see here I've sewn this heel together. This is the right side up but inside out, and this is wrong side up and upside down and right side out. So and that's going to fit around the foot like this. I've used a leatherette. You can use a light leather or a leatherette, so just enough that as you can see, it has a little bit of spring in it, so it can be pulled around and be pushed into shape. So I'm pushing it here to fit around the foot, around the toes, and here again same thing. And I'm pulling a little bit to see how much room I have for crimping, which is what's going to happen next. And so the whole thing is like maybe 8 millimeters over, so it can fit over the foot, over the inner sole. That's the inner sole, which is going to be sitting there, so like that. And so I'm crimping the front here for the toes, so they will have they will go nice and round. I should have used a different color thread, but 10 years ago, you know, can't go back in time. And so I'm put it all the way through here, and I'm going to give it a little bit of pull, so not too much, just enough so the toes can sit snugly in here, and like that. And that's going to be the result like that. So that make sure that on the other side, I don't have a photograph of that, but on the other side that the leatherette sits smoothly over the front of the foot, of course. Put all a bit pulled over the inner sole, and then I'm starting sewing. The point of this is just to keep it in place when I glue the outer sole on it. So this is not going to get pulled tight. It's going to be like that roughly. I'm going to just tie it off at this point. I don't have a picture of me putting on the sole, but here's the result. So here you can see the toes are shaped here, and then you can see in my case the inner and outer soles were the same materials, but if you have like a nice leather, nice thick leather for the outer sole, she can have much more of a little bit of height on her shoe as well. So that's, you don't have to use the same things. Use some cardboard. You can use better materials for it. And at the back here you can see the heel being sewn together, and basically that that's the whole thing. There you go.